Hello, today we're just gonna do a normal, counting 60, normal, just normal. Oh, I hope that wasn't the wrong, I think it's the right compartment. Yeah, I think pre-wash is this one. Yep. I'm also just gonna use this fabric softener clean, okay. Alright, so this is quite interesting. As you can see, 60. 50 adds on a minute. I don't know what it with these washing machines, but it's kind of weird actually. Well, never mind. We're gonna do 60, not 50. But we're gonna add fabric sample. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Our counting 60 program basically starts. De här.
Nej, det där skulle inte tvättas av.
Alright, okay. Oh, sorry. It looks just like the Smeg ones. So if you want to get a similar one, there's like, it's kind of inspired by Beko, and you know, there's also like Smeg that are so similar, they're like identical. Zoomed out again.
Jag såg det, vad tänkte du?
Måste du se?
Titta på några andra maskiner.
Nej. Jag ska inte sätta på den här, jag skulle bara ta ut de här konstiga grejerna man har. I also forgot to mention that the machine has a wool mark, unlike this one. But, you know, again, which means that this machine really takes care of your wool. All right. Oh, it was only a little bit of filling. Well, nothing really to show. It's got almost 20 minutes of the watch. I feel like it's kind of gonna be hard sitting here, but you know, and I kind of want to talk about something, but I really do not know what to talk about. Right, so I may get a new machine in the future, but I don't see it happening for the time being, but I see it kind of happening for like maybe 1 year in the future, maybe a year like from now, when I've recorded on the washing machines, or the ones that like this one. This is not really mine, but I kind of use it sometimes, so yeah. Same with this one. This is building with these industrial commercial washing machines. There used to be a Cylinda FT5384. I think it would go up to 1200 RPM. Since it is 1200, I kind of would have wanted to see that, but it stopped working, before I, even knew at this place, so yeah. I was just told that it stopped working, so now they got this instead. And here is all the detergent. We have some Ica Skona color wash and some Gourmet. I don't know if Gourmet exists in Your countries. This is some strange clean out care. I guess it's just kind of like comfort standard, I would say. I think it's kind of smells the same as and looks the same as cotton standard. I mean, the concentrate looks a little bit more blue. You know, the one that my mom has. But this one is just cotton standard. Or standard, like comfort, like. But it's clean out care instead of comfort, so I guess. So like in the future, I kind of have a few brands that I want to kind of want to buy from. You know, multiple part of me wants to buy a Cylinda / Asco again. A part of me wants to buy Bosch. A part of me wants to buy Hotpoint, Beko. You know, some used meal. You know, I've had these thoughts, you know, kind of lurking in my head recently on what I'm going to buy, and it's kind of like, I don't know how much you really think Cylinda. I don't know if you're really interested about this Cylindas. I mean, they used to be like Asco, but now they associate with Beko. Don't get me wrong, they still kind of associate with Asco since they have this model that is extremely like Asco. So if they don't, you know, collaborate with each other, I would find this kind of strange. And that there is like no like lawsuit against Cylinda for quote unquote ripping off Beko or something, or Smeg, because they are very similar. I think they must have worked together in some way, collaborated, because otherwise they would be on the news that Cylinda copied blah blah blah. But there never was, and honestly, I think they work together and associate. And in fact, I'm not really certain that it's that Beko came up with these kind of models, because I thought I saw this like these kind of models 7 years ago, but maybe I'm just you know, I think I saw these kind of models like 7-8 years ago when I was like maybe 5-6. I'm 14 now, by the way. I'm not sure, so it could have been a long time ago. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but these ones are very, very new. They are very easy to, you know, I love the thing that they have a quiet mode, which adds on a rinse hold. I think it cancels the intermediate spin as well. I love that you can add extra rinses, although that's kind of typical and pre-wash. I kind of love there's like, you know, as it is kind of on the meal, that there is like one kind of part for cotton, and the temperatures are there to, you know, so that more programs can be on this one. So I kind of feel like that's a very smart idea to do if you want those special programs such as shirts, hand wash, I think, or maybe baby clothes or darks. I think an auto program is a special one. But most kind of have quick wash and express 15. Some it is 20, some it's 30. Can depend on. I kind of feel like a 30-minute wash is kind of like long nowadays, since we have 15 minutes, 40 minutes. Oh, it's kind of a lie on this machine, because honestly it takes longer than that, but it takes under 20 minutes if you know, do the standard options. So I really can't complain. And the same is like with Bosch, it takes 16 minutes. I'm not sure if you can get it though, to, like, if you use it like regularly, you can get it to, you know, just cut the time down and actually only take 15 minutes. But I know Samsung is a if I want a machine that actually doesn't lie about the time, I should probably pick Samsung, because I've seen cycles on this, and those are pretty amazing cycles. So I can get everything done in 15 minutes. That is, of course, for a certain amount of load, and obviously very lightly soiled laundry. These ones needs to be on 60 degrees. It's basically cotton. So yeah, I've already done the auto program. When it comes to 60, I'll do probably 40, 30, maybe cold as well, I'm not sure. I'll probably also do fast wash. I'll do basically all the programs, or try to, so. On here I've basically done cottons only. And I also probably will do it with a pre-wash. This is the only load I'm gonna wash today. And it's a small load of, cottons. I could have picked cotton Sika, but it just would take much longer. And they probably wouldn't heat up to the temperature, even though it probably could be the same result, but just in case I kind of wanted to do a cotton, like normal cotton. There's also like Cottons Hygiene 20, which is always 20 degrees, and I think I don't really know what you should use that program for. Like maybe on those where you don't need the temperatures, but maybe it's kind of like an intensive wash. But then again, baby clothes, it's kind of like that version, and they have, I'm not sure, I think they have up to 60, might be 90, but at least 60. That's what I know. But it's just, hope I don't get scars by sitting here for too long. Anyways, I also like hot points. Some people really hate hot point and insets. I'm kind of the opposite. I kind of like them. I think there's just some Indesit and hot point smell that are not that great, which made the whole brand look bad. So I think not the modern hot points, at least, are very good, and some Indesit models are just terrific. I mean, they're awesome. So I really don't think I can complain about the brand, but some people are just having a grudge. Gorenia, I don't really know that brand, and I honestly do not want to buy it, because it kind of looks like a boring brand to me, and I'm just not for Gorenia. I'm more for Cylinda Indesit, Cylinda Bosch Indesit, Hot Point. I think about Candy and Hoover as well, but the thing is that they have problems with the time when it comes to A59 on Hoover. It's kind of like takes more than an hour and 50 minutes. That's kind of annoying, but so I kind of think Hoover, but I'm not really sure. I don't think I really want a Hoover, but I kind of like the brand, sort of. I like the Hoover Nextras, and I like the present Hoovers as well. Alright, there's more brands such as Whirlpool, which is American. I don't know what's the difference between American machines and the other. Basically, I think it's a difference between brand to brand, unless they are like collaborating, but there's like a difference between every machine. This has a 1600 variant. Other than the spin speed, it may not be different, but every model is different. We're just gonna say that. Either they have a different color, different programs, different spin speed, different capacities, different, everything. So these ones are totally different, by the way. Yeah, Miele is not Cylinda. I could also imagine owning a used Miele, but the reason why I want to use, some are So I don't wanna like. I kind of wanna buy it just because I mean, Miele is so expensive. It's like the most expensive brand ever. So I mean, so buying something used, and you could probably get it for 2,500 kronor. I know it. You probably sound I'm talking about 2,500 pounds or dollars, but that's not what I mean. I think 2,500 is kind of like, you know, 260 to $270. I'm not sure, and that's not too much. Around 235 to 250 pounds. What?
Det är 2500 i snitt.
Aha. Ah. Oh. I don't really know what he was talking about. But, you know, the brands, you know, varies. Like old Miele, you could probably get it from 1,000 kronor, and it's kind of like $100, £100. You know, they have large, like, the thing is that, you know, it's kind of like bizarre when it comes to Swedish currency, because, you know, it may seem like a lot, but you just have to, you'll figure it out when you convert pounds to kronor. So if you think it's way too expensive, think again. It might just be a little bit different than your currency, obviously. So yeah, I don't know if there's really any other brands. Tricity Bindix exists. That's kind of only in the UK I've seen them, and they're kind of like Electrolux, Sinussi. I kind of like the brand Sinussi, but don't really think I want to buy them because I think it's just kind of like a cheaper thing than Electrolux, and you can get Electrolux quite cheap. And yeah, I probably could consider buying Electrolux because I really think they are great machines. Probably a gram/vessel as well. It can depends on which one it is, because some vessels are. I'm not really sure if though they have the best reputation ever, but you know, they come in different brands such as Sharp, Gram, Bush, not Bosch, Bosch, not Bosch. You know. If you live in the UK, you probably know what I mean. Associate with them, Swan as well. You know, Electra, Daewoo. Those are kind of like some vessel brands. I know. And they kind of wanna do, you know, vessel ones. I kind of don't. I don't know. But you know, there's like other brands. Samsung, LG. I could consider Samsung and LG. LG, I don't really know. I'd rather buy a Samsung than an LG, obviously. But you know, I think they are kind of similar, to be honest. But they're not the same. Obviously, no model is the same. I've been here recording for over 30 minutes now, so when you're talking, the time goes by really fast. So yeah, I would kind of like to get those machines. I just kind of need to stand up for a moment. It's gonna be so painful. There we go. Need to rest a little bit. Well, here's the thing. Here's the dryer. Miele Professional, obviously. And yeah, I guess this is the black sheep then, considering Miele. This is Miele and this, so there's more. Miele. Here's the draw. I love Miele draws, actually. I kind of like the thing they have here. There you can open them for all your softener. Well, back to this one. You know, I'm just kind of like, here's a, you know, thing, and the cylinder is kind of like, the door is kind of like, no, here's, you know, the programs. All right. I don't know really what more brands they are than what I kind of mentioned, but I'm not able to buy Bush. Don't think I'm able to buy Electra, Bush, and so on. It's kind of like exclusive to the UK, I guess. But you know, they are really nice. You know, Witchwasher 2007 uploads videos of Bush. I mean, not Bosch, Bush. You know, you already know, guys. But you know. But they're kind of like very different brands, not even close to similar. You know, Siemens. I don't think I'd buy a Siemens. I honestly think Bosch is way better than Siemens. Don't know why, but I think that. And yes, I do have a Siemens, but like, kind of dislike it a little bit. I just kind of think that machine is kind of boring, and I know. Well, I know, but that's probably because I've lived with it for like 8 years, and you get tired of things after a while, you know. But you know, that's worked for 8 years. I guess it's good. It's only a cheap 5 kilo, I would say, maybe even less than that. Machine with 1,000 RPM spin, could be 1,200. Don't know, but you know, it's better to be. I don't wanna, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, I do not want to leak, and I do not want to, you know, spread wrong information, so I don't know if it's 1,000 or 1,200, you know, I think, you know, it's kind of, I've tried to search the manuals and all those things, but I kind of don't find it, and there's, like, no, like, model number, other than electronic 8 and 16, there's probably more, you know, they have these kind of serial numbers or what it is. I'm not really sure. But they use it and you can identify it, and they you know, for Cylinda it's quite simple. Cylinda FT5384. There's not anything more than that. It's basically just, there's no like it's not like the Bosch, who has, you know, multiple variants of quote unquote, but multiple variants on Bosch Max 7, and you know, now they have Series, I don't know, Series 2, Series 4, Series 6, Series 8. Yep, and they've, you know, and the Siemens. I know Siemens have speed and eco perfect, but I don't really I don't know what the cooperations are, what's the difference between Siemens and Bosch, but thing is that I kind of do not really trust Siemens as much as I do Bosch in a way. It's kind of like Bosch. It's kind of like, you know, I kind of feel like, oh, it will be better economically if we take Bosch, or it'll be quicker. The wash will be over much sooner if you are. I'm not sure if that's true, but I just kind of feel like Bosch is better. It's just my opinion. I just love Bosch. I don't know why. No, I'm not saying Siemens is a bad brand or anything. It's kind of like just I would much rather have a Bosch than a Siemens. So yeah. I don't know why I feel that way, I just do. I kind of wonder when the first rinse is coming. It's kind of like, I'm kind of getting it a bit impatient. Maybe I should calm down for a little bit. And they have the wool mark. Yeah, I probably said it. These are the ones, I don't know why they place the machines and the dry on this. Kind of makes the low more unbalanced, like when they spin. This one can go absolutely nuts on here. I don't really know what's the point. You know, if it's just gonna be unbalanced as, yeah, it's kind of like unnecessary to me in a way, and it's kind of like just, you know, it's, I can still add quiet mode, but I can't obviously add pre-wash. But I do not plan on adding any of those. Nope, why should I? I feel like it should just do its thing now, and I'll see the results afterwards. One hour and 16, not bad at all. It's not that sudsy. It's kind of like a bit sudsier than my Asco, obviously, but you know, my Asco has only suds locked once, and it was kind of like a surprise for me. You know, that did, but I kind of put more detergent that I used to. I don't know why. I think it wasn't intentional. It was just something I did, and look, it's suds locked, so it was kind of funny, but not at the same time. So that's what I'm just saying. But I think this Cylinda washing machine gives perfect results. If I, you know, I'm being honest here. Let's be honest. It's a perfect machine. It's not perfect. No, I don't know, but you know, I really like this machine, and I guess, you know, I will do a review out of it once I've done all the programs and move on basically after that. And then I'll probably talk about how my experience with the programs. I'll probably demonstrate by playing a bit of the program, recording a bit of the program, and you know, I'll probably talk about the machine in general and just everything I experienced with it and what I like and dislike about this machine. So I really like this machine, honestly. It's more modern than my Cylinda, which also is Asco. Yep. It's more modern, you know, this Beko Smeg style. Now but I still love the newer models of Asco, and now there's just a lot of people coming, and I kind of want to close the door right now, unfortunately, but because I just do not want to hear it really. There's just a lot of people coming here, and it's just kind of like overwhelming for me as I am autistic. I'm not too much of a fan of loud noises. Obviously, I love washing machines, so they don't really bother me when they are unbalanced, but you know, it's kind of like cool to record, and yep, it has definitely heated to 60 degrees. This this one is empty. I guess it's kind of getting bored since it doesn't get to do anything rip. But you know, oh, sorry for that. That was probably loud as hell. I'm sorry if your ears had to go through that. I'm really I'm really sorry. And there's just a lot of embarrassing talk, and it's kind of like you know, I do not really mind, but you know, it's kind of like nothing that I want to record really. I just kind of want to talk about and record my own thing, such as this problem right now, and you know, I just. But here's the like, I don't know what you call it in English, but in Swedish this is it. Like you dry things here, so it's kind of like a tumble dryer. Like maybe it's Cylinda isn't a black shape after all. They have this one. Made by Cylinda. This one has made by me. This is basically two things to use to dry. I think you can have more delicate items here. I don't think it's, you know, it's more like fans. It's like here it's kind of like, on here it's kind of like just, you know, there's just some items that can't handle dryer, so I'm sure there is some delicate dry, synthetic dry, you know, anything. Let's actually see. Yeah, I think we have wool. We have cupboard dry, plus cupboard dry, anti-tangle dry, mango dry. I would call this anti-tangle dry. I don't know why. I know that's cupboard dry. And there's Cottons Eco here as well, or Cottons. Only says Cottons. But here it says Cottons Super Eco, but it doesn't have the thing. Which it does here. You can see that mark over there. It's cool. So yeah, only 1 hour and 10 minutes. Yep, time has really flown by. Incredibly. As I feel like when I feel like recording at my home, it's kind of like, oh, this is so boring. I want to stop, and at the same time, I guess I just don't talk as much in my videos, so that's why I'm getting bored. I know I probably need to talk about random stuff right now, you know, because I just kind of want to do something while I'm here and recording. I can't really do anything else that's hot, so now I want to do the whole cycle, obviously, so I know I kind of pressure myself to do it, but I do it for you guys, so that makes me happy, but kind of also something for me to watch as well. Probably I'll go back and watch this video one day. Do I like to watch other channels before myself, obviously, because I don't want to put myself above anyone else. I kind of feel like that's wrong. And in my opinion, I'm not the best washing machine recorder ever. There's probably a lot of people that are better than me. The best washing machine YouTuber I know is Witchwasher 2007. You know, I used to like Matura Sigma a lot, but he just kind of deleted his videos. I know it probably is for copyright. Kinda made me lose interest on him a little bit. I mean, I don't dislike him or anything, but I just don't watch his videos anymore like I used to. I know Witchwatcher has privated some videos as well, but I never really got to see him, so I mean, but like in Mature Sigmas, it was kind of like more important videos that I kind of liked, but you know, I guess he just decided to delete them, which, you know, it's his decision, but or private them. So, and honestly, Witchwatcher has more subscribers than Mature Sigma, and he does full cycles, which I don't think Matura Sigma does that. I also used to look at Electrolux washer. You know, he's good, but the thing is that I kind of like full cycles, but when you just don't want to pull through a full cycle, I could watch him. Yeah. Yep. because he was also someone I like to watch. And the thing is, actually doesn't really upload that often. And I know Witchwasher has kind of taken a hiatus. He hasn't really told anyone anything, but I kind of feel like he needs a break, you know. He kind of uploads daily, and I think he deserves a break. And he hasn't uploaded for like 2 weeks almost now. So, you know, but he may give us a surprise. Maybe he's planning something. I'm not sure. He didn't say anything in his community tab, but honestly, I don't really care. He has so many videos already. I mean, there's still plenty of videos I haven't watched. So, you know, there's like not that I'm waiting, like, you know, so there's just, you know, and, you know, in the worst case, if he quits YouTube, then there's always other channels. So, but I really hope that doesn't happen. I don't think that will happen, at least for the time being, but I kind of would be sad if you're gone, but, you know, it's kind of hard. Yeah, I know, but, like, it's kind of like, I could understand, honestly, but I don't really think so, since he has so many machines, you know. I don't really know what he would do with those machines, unless recording them and publishing them on YouTube. I wouldn't really care to have multiple machines, unless I really need a tour from YouTube. I think he really has this fetish with washing machines. Nothing weird at all. I have it. I don't know if it's come with autistic people to have it, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you have to be you probably don't have to be autistic for it, but, you know, I kind of like it. And there's one guy that I don't like who kind of mocked me over this. Yeah, he kind of find out. But, you know, some people are okay with it, which I really am glad some people understand and aren't like that. You know, I mean, doesn't have autism or doesn't have that interest, you know, but there's people always have like weird interests, and got to respect that, unless there's just something really like wrong with the interest. And there's nothing harmful by liking washing machines at all. Nothing that is bad about it. It's more like kind of a strange interest, but it's kind of like there's nothing bad about it. So yeah, yeah, definitely 60. I don't know if it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the rinses. Kind of want to record the spins already. You know, that's the favorite part, obviously. And Witchwasher has the privilege of having a camera and just placing the camera there and go away for a little while and then come back when the cycle ends. I don't have that privilege, so I have to film this with my phone, and I have to film every moment of it. So that's the thing. And also Florence Ball 836 can also do that. He also cuts out sometime. Yeah, you know, he's also a YouTuber who also has multiple machines. Just like Witchwasher and, yeah, Laundry Lad 2006. Yeah, if you're watching this video, hello. Yep, I really like to talk to him. And if he's born 2006, he's the 6th, not, you know, sometimes it sounds weird, but SEX means 6 in Swedish. I know it's messed up, but, you know, 2006. I really hope I said it right. Yeah, Laundry Lad 2006. I really hope he doesn't get embarrassed about this, because then honestly F my life. But, you know, but honestly, I really like him. He's kind of like, I like, you know, his videos, and, you know, the thing he he kind of uploads a bit random stuff with washing machines. And I kind of like it. You know, some are kind of like, I don't know if he really does destruction videos on washing machines, but, you know, just funny. I don't know, but I kind of like destruction. I wouldn't destroy a washing machine myself. I think it would be interesting to watch, but don't think I would. Unless the washing machine has many issues. It just doesn't work as a washing machine. Then I might have a little fun with it. You know, why not? But not if it's a machine that's fully working or that's able to be repaired or like that. No, it's just not necessary. So I kind of like, but I have nothing against other people do it. I can probably laugh along, even when it's my favorite brands that gets destroyed. I don't really care. I kind of think it's fun, and I play along with it. Even though I wouldn't do it myself, it's kind of like there's some things you wouldn't do yourself, but you like to watch other people doing it. You know, I kind of like there's some places, like jumping in water from these things on, the swimming things, the, what's it called? The swim house. Yeah. Yeah, basically. I kind of don't dare to jump from some places, but I kind of like watching others. But it's not like I don't dare with this, it's kind of like just something I wouldn't do, because unless the washing machine is really destroyed and there's just no point in using it as a washing machine, that's what I mean. So if that happens, maybe I'll have a little fun with it like that, throwing bricks and washing machines. I know, it's kind of, they've done it for many years on YouTube. And, some people, I guess, I just kind of feel like being jumped onto the machine is kind of like good, as long as it's working. You don't need to waste money. You don't need to waste, unless you really aren't using the machine. I don't know if I would do it. If I didn't use the machine, maybe. But still, if it's fully working, I'm not too convinced about it. 1 hour left, and it is only 56 minutes. So, so basically, it could take a little less than what it was stated. I'm not sure. Let's just hope for that. That's the best case scenario. The worst case is that it ends on time. That's kind of annoying when washing machines do that, honestly. When it, is later, it was basically, it's not an auto program, but I think the load can also play a role in this. Yeah. And also, I kind of feel like it's just, there's a lot of different machines. Some love to add on time, the others, well, on time, like Samsung. I really love Samsung because it's kind of like special. All the other quick 15, it takes over. I mean, I'm not against it taking like 17 minutes, but like Bosch, it's completely understandable, and I wouldn't have negative thoughts about it because it's still like a very short time. So now it has gone into rinsing, or it's draining out the water now. So yeah, I think it's at least in the first rinse, but let's see. Yeah, definitely. But like it hasn't stated it yet, but it's doing it, and I mean it's doing an intermediate spin before the rinse, so that's the thing I mean. So, and it should be able to balance, but I kind of think it's kind of distributing before. It kind of like, I don't think it's really hard to balance a load like this. It shouldn't be, because it's not a full load and not big stuff. We just have some small. Oh, it wasn't an interspin rinse. I kind of think it has a cooldown. I don't know what that really is, but I think it's not like why it's still like this, but 1 hour left of the wash. Kind of. Oh, my battery is still pretty high. Even though I've recorded for 1 hour, so I'm proud of it. I love it. I love my phone. Basically, it's kind of like this. I don't know why it does what it does, but now it continues. Like a normal view. Alright. But I didn't see an intermediate spin. I guess it's not. But still says it is on the wash. I think I don't know if I should consider that the first rinse. Since it only filled a little bit, I don't know why it did that, but honestly, I don't demand answers for that. Yeah, it's kind of like just wash it a little bit. Now it also is kind of like this. I may just rest a little bit while it's doing that. Maybe I should probably take you. I probably done this review, not review, overview of programs. So here's on some kind of like explaining our program and everything, but just see how this one is doing. Play with it a little bit. No, just like that, nothing harmful at all about it. It's still on the cooldown. I think it will be for quite a while, but I think it will start soon. Now it has, I don't know if it's, no, it is still wash, because there's like multiple things when it's rinsed. So, oh, now it started again. So, yep, definitely. $54. So I really like, how it is. It's kind of doing a cooldown right now. These are lovely. Right, so here's the Miele washing machine. There's also for the 505, 5055, 5065 max. Color wash. You can also wash whites, but if you want to wash only whites, you probably should use what's it called, white. But if you wash both whites and colors in the same machine, you should probably do colors, because I don't think it really matters to have whites. We just use colors for our whites anyway. But there is nothing weird with washing them together. I think that kind of happens often, and it's just something that we do, because we do that, and yeah. So yeah. Right, so, oh, the hell, that dropped some time off. It's doing its intermediate spin, I think. Or second runs, or no. I don't know if you... Don't know why it's distributing like that if it's not an intermediate spin. Yep. Now some action. Now for some action. Look how these are moving. Because it's down on here, it's kind of like not a surprise, it shakes a little bit. I don't care. I can kind of sing along like it's gonna be here's to never growing up, singing radio at the top of our lungs with the boombox blaring as we're falling in love. Da 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 da. Oh 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 oh. I know. Let them know that we're still rock and roll. No, no, no. But let's just focus on feeling the wash instead of singing. It's really. Oh, 42 minutes. That's a good decrease right there. Yep, it's totally rinsing now. It even says so. Oh, here we go. I like the way how it's spraying water like that. Cold water, I think. Yeah, definitely. Yes. So, that's how it is. For 2 minutes left of this. I may do a full load as well of this, see if there's a difference, but I'm not sure. No, I don't know. But basically, still, I probably will record all those crazy, all the programs, pre-wash and extra rinse, and both at the same time. It's gonna take forever, but the wolf, cotton. Oh. As long as it doesn't go like more than 159, okay, I'm kinda good. Okay. piston, it has, done what it's supposed to do, and that's, just do its laundry, and, and the auto program is kind of like Cottons as well. Preset at 1200, but you can change it obviously to 1400, like I did when I recorded it. And I also record along with colored 60 on this, so I don't really need to record those anymore. So I kind of have that striked off the list, I guess. There's just a lot more that I need to record, and I need to record on the, commercial I have in my apartment, not downstairs, kind of like some kind of underground thing. I know it's complicated, but there's two commercials. Or should be just like it is here. There's one of these, but bigger, I think, and one of these tumble dryers, but professional. It's Podab. It's kind of like, I think it's Nortec that is Podab, but honestly, I've seen like a washing machine from like 1959 Podab. It kind of is a weird one. I don't understand washing machines that kind of old unless they're like front, but still kind of hard to use since they have those dial C-turn with program, say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or something like that. It kind of makes it complicated. We have to read it out and just try to understand what it is and the options. It's kind of like, second into spin. I kinda got a bad feeling about this. I think we'll go on. I don't know. But I think I'll do a second rinse after this. Oh, now they're doing it this week on that one as well. I don't know why they do it in the pre-wash detergent when it rains. I don't know. I guess it's just to rinse out all the detergent from the clothes, I guess. Can be hard. Oh shit. Kinda cursed there a little bit, but I guess I really hope you don't mind so much. I don't want this to go there because that's kind of I wouldn't want the government to go, but it's kind of hard to lift these things. So, and obviously putting this on as well. Let's see there. Color wash, gourmet. I don't know if you have gourmet, but it's basically liquid. Right. Shutting my ass down a little bit. Well, oh, I cursed again. Wow. I don't know why I'm such a fan of cursing. Yeah, I think it does. 5 rinses. I don't know if it's second rinse. Could probably be. Holy shit. Yeah, final rinse. Final rinse. Final rinse. Nej. Inte klart än. Klart om 20 minuter. All right. Spin. Final spin. Soon this will be over with. And I don't know why it's filling up there if it's gonna spin. But, you know, I think it has its logics that I don't know of. But, you know, we're just gonna let it spin and do its thing. But I kind of wonder what it's... Alright. It's finally done. But it might just do some anti-creasing as well. Just like this one. Like every washing machine nowadays, anti-crease, so it's kind of no surprise, but I kind of think it's useful too. Just looking at the display, you know, all the things are. Oh, I guess some detergent are washed out, but that's kind of normal. It's kind of like there's always some detergent left. I don't know, but still, it doesn't really matter. It's working fine. There's nothing wrong with this machine at all. Yep. I do love this machine. Okay, so please like the video. I'm not, you know, I do not want to be the one who's like, oh, my videos are awesome. The thing is, the reason why I want you to like the video is because I filmed it for 1 hour and 53 minutes, probably more, because it hasn't ended yet. So I want to do the full cycle, until cycle, including anti-crease, which is now, and yep, all soon, and double. Also give you the results, smell them, you know. Alright, I think it should unlock. Just waiting for the lock to just... Just waiting for it to unlock. It will unlock pretty soon. It just takes a minute or two. It's just normal for it not to unlock instantly. I think it's unlocking very soon, because it doesn't take 1 minute. It takes less than 1 minute from... I think it's just in a matter of time, guys. Now, these are quite dry. You know, it really smells good. You know, it doesn't smell too much of detergent, but not too little detergent as well. It's just a good result, and, you know, I'll just turn the machine off and end the video right here. Oh, this is confusing. Whatever. So, now I got it. Right, yeah.